Good afternoon, everybody, and my name is Carly of Astro Bunny Tarot, here to do your 72-hour love reading for Virgo. This is for the sign of Virgo. So let's get started. I have already shuffled and prayed. Spirit, what is going to challenge Virgo? So Virgo, you might be reconciling with someone. You might have a gift coming for you here. Okay, someone's bringing you something, Virgo, and it's something that's tangible and it's something that's stable, because we see these pentacles here. This is Earth. Okay, and what's crossing over that challenge? So what's crossing that challenge here is judgment. Okay, so you're getting a divine announcement. Your person might be confessing their true feelings for you here, Virgo, within the next 72 hours. You're definitely going to receive some sort of gift, some sort of communication, something that is divinely timed and divinely planned. Okay, on a subconscious level here, Virgo, you're thinking about how you have the power to create and to manifest, and you're wondering whether or not you manifested the destiny that you planned, whether or not because of the actions that you've taken in the past, whether you caused the situation to not be positive. You're definitely looking inward here, because this card is in the reverse, and so a lot of times I see people feel that reversals are negative, but what I've learned from what I was taught is that reversals just mean introspection, as opposed to affecting your world on the outside. They're affecting you on the inside. And so on a subconscious level here, you're thinking about your power to create, you're thinking about your power to love, you're thinking about your ability to use your passion to really control, your love life here. And you're wondering if you use that passion in the wrong direction. Let's see what happened in the past here, Virgo. What caused Virgo to feel this on a subconscious level? Okay. So Virgo, in the past you had some form of victory here. Victory in love. You definitely fought that great fight. You definitely spoke your truth. You used your passion, to convey to your person how you were truly feeling. And it resulted in a victory here, Virgo. And so I think that on a subconscious level, you're just worrying yourself, honestly. I think that you are overthinking here, as opposed to that actually being something negative, because this is the Queen of Wands, and she's a very, very powerful, very positive queen here. And so for that to come up as you, I'm feeling that you are in your power. However, you're allowing your shadow to take over your mind. On a mental level, you are overthinking. You're overthinking this victory that you had in the past. What's happening on a conscious level here for Virgo and love? 72-hour spirit. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you're definitely, again, we see more introspection. So you're very much in your own head. You're very much concerned about what you've lost. You're very much in the past, okay, Virgo? And so you're focusing on those things on a mental level, subconsciously and consciously. You're thinking about the opportunities that you potentially lost in the past by making this decision. You're really questioning your victory here. Okay, what's going to happen in the near future for Virgo? You will have overflowing love. You'll have overflowing feelings. So it's definitely your person coming forward with this judgment, coming forward with this Six of Pentacles, offering you some form of gift, offering you some form of clarity here, speaking their truth, speaking from their soul here. And that's what's going to happen here in the near future of the next 72 hours for you, Virgo. You see that this cup is literally a heart sitting on top of a cup that's overflowing. So someone is going to possibly love bomb you, and that's not always a bad thing. Okay, so what are you going to be doing here, Virgo? What are you going to be doing within the next 72 hours in love? You're kind of brooding here, Virgo. You're very much focused on whatever it is that you've lost. So whatever victory you achieved in the past, and I am going to clarify just so we can get some more information about that victory, whatever victory you achieved, because right now here in this current moment, you're not feeling very stable about the victory. You haven't, whatever this challenge is, this gift, this announcement, you haven't received it yet, because this is a future reading for 72 hours. So you haven't received it yet. And because you don't have that confirmation about the victory that you achieved, you're very much thinking that you've been left in the cold. Okay, your person might have pulled back from you, and you might be pulling back from your person. You know, you're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. And while you are waiting to see what's going to happen, you're not really in the mood to give too much to anyone, and you don't really feel as if you're receiving much from anyone either. You feel kind of neglected here. You feel kind of, um, I don't know why, but impoverished hit my head. You know, you feel kind of alone. Okay, you're kind of brooding though. You know, it's because your challenge is the Six of Pentacles. It is receiving that gift. It is literally the next step after this five. So if this is you here in the five, whatever this is that happens in your future is going to help you to progress forward into that six. So you might be feeling currently as if even though you achieve this victory, you're not in your power, right? But rest assured, Virgo, that within the next 72 hours, you will go from that five to that six. Someone will bring you that sixth pentacle. You will get what you need in order to feel stable, in order to feel secure in this abundance of love, okay? So what's the overall energy here, Spirit? What's the overall energy of the next 72 hours for Virgo? Why are these things happening? Why are these things happening for Virgo for the next 72 hours? Okay, Virgo, these things are most likely happening because you put up a really big fight for this individual. Again, you had the Six of Wands here in the past, and you did achieve a victory, okay? But at what cost? At what cost? It's time for you to receive your justice here. It's time for that person to go through their judgment moment. And so that is why these things are playing out like they are within the next 72 hours, because you did fight really hard for this connection. And at the end, or near the end here, you're feeling as if maybe it wasn't really worth it. Maybe I put forth too much effort. Maybe I spent too much energy on, you know, progressing this connection forward. That's why these things are happening, because Spirit is stepping in like, oh no, wait a second. Hold up. I know my Virgo put this hard work in here. And so I'm going to make sure you get that Pentacle number 6 here, you know, because regardless of whatever your person has going on here, Virgo, Spirit is stepping in. Okay, that's why we have this Judgment card. That's a major arcana. Okay, major arcana means it's something that is divinely planned in your life. It's something that is part of your soul's journey. Okay, because the tarot just shows basically the story of our soul's journey, and that's why every time you shuffle, you will get some form of a storyline here as to what will play out in your life, because that's all it's doing, is interpreting our soul's journey. And so when this Judgment card comes out, I know that that is divine judgment, okay? I know that that's a message directly from Spirit, like, we're going to give you this sixth pentacle. Don't worry, Virgo. We got you. Don't feel left out in the cold. You're never alone, Virgo. Okay? We love each other. We love you. All right? So what are your hopes and fears here, Virgo? What are your hopes and fears? We got 2 cards. I'm going to read them both. So 2 things that you're fearing. Okay? You're greatly afraid that your emotions will not be returned by this person that you really truly care about. You might have already told this person how you feel about them. You might have already divulged, you know, that you love them. And so you're really worried that they're not going to come forward, that your ships will not come in, that all this hard work, all this planning, that these things will not pan out. You're just, and that's what I was thinking when I saw this. Because I'm like, okay, so Virgo's in her power. Virgo has achieved this Queen of Wands status where she's, you know, really fiery and passionate, but it's in the reverse. And so you're just in your head a lot about this connection. Something happened in the past so that when you did achieve this victory here, you can't really see it as that. You're still so caught up in feeling alone. You're caught up in thinking about the things in the past that hurt you, thinking about the emotions that you wasted on this connection, that you can't truly interpret that as a victory, and that's why you're so worried, okay? What's the most likely outcome, Spirit, for Virgo? Strength. Okay, Virgo, you might be dealing with a fire sign. I do see, the only signs I'm actually not seeing on this board right now are air. But I'm seeing a lot of fire. I'm seeing a lot of wands. Wands. We have quite a lot of wands here. I'm also seeing pentacles. So you might be dealing either with a fire sign, an earth sign, but whoever it is that you're dealing with, you will find strength in this connection. Whatever it is that they tell you, whatever judgment comes out over the next 72 hours will make you feel stronger. It will be some sort of communication about emotions here, okay? All right. I do want to pull some clarity here. Let's get a little deeper into your reading, Virgo. I'm just going to pull my mini deck because it's easier to shuffle so I can get these. Okay. So, Spirit, I do want to know, why is Virgo in this Queen of Wands reversed? What's keeping Virgo in the Queen of Wands reversed? Spirit, why is Virgo in the Queen of Wands reversed? What's causing this Queen of Wands reversed here? Alright. Queen of Wands reversed for Virgo on a subconscious level for the next 72 hours, Spirit. Queen of Wands. Okay? Because the person you were dealing with gave you some player energy. They were the Page of Wands. They didn't come at you with a king or a queen. They came at you with kind of childish energy, kind of immature energy. They definitely were very passionate toward you. They definitely had a lot of sexual energy towards you. But as far as a relationship was concerned, as far as being emotionally mature, they weren't quite there yet. They might have kind of had this in and out quality to this relationship. They weren't evolved. And so even though you made it to that evolution of being the Queen of Wands here, Virgo, because this person came at you with this childish energy, it caused you to flip. Okay, it caused you to flip your energy. All right, let's get a little deeper, Spirit. What else about this Page of Wands? What else about this Page of Wands has Virgo and Queen of Wands reversed? Okay. All right, Virgo, and they took too long. They took so long to tell you how they felt, you know, that, again, it caused you to change how you felt. It caused you to change what you felt passionate about toward them. You know, you still feel a lot of passion toward them because you are still in the Queen of Wands, right? But they just took forever to make a decision because they came at you with childish energy. What else? One more. Okay? But they are your King of Pentacles, Virgo. They are your person, okay? They are stable. They are coming toward you with a stable offer, all right? And so while they took forever to come to you with it, that's the reason why you still retained your Queen of Wands energy toward this person. You still remain solid, secure, mature, even though it flipped, because you knew deep down inside that this was your King of Pentacles. You knew that this person had the ability to mature, to become the person they were supposed to be here in love with you. And so, you know, you dealt with it. You dealt with it. You weren't happy about it, though. All right, so what happened in the past? What kind of victory did Virgo achieve? So you had some sort of reconciliation. This person came forward to you with their emotions. They told you how they felt. They told you that they cared about you. They told you that they loved you. They told you that they wanted to spend, you know, the rest of their lives with you. They came to you with all their cups full. And that's why you achieved a victory. Again, we have another 6. So we're getting 5s and 6s here. So it's definitely speaking toward some forward movement, some change. And the change is concerning some form of reconciliation, okay? What else? What else, Spirit? Was this 6 of Wands in the past for Virgo and love? Because this person is your 9 of Cups, and you felt like whatever they brought you, whatever victory this was, it was 6 of Cups. It was beautiful. It made you feel good, but it didn't quite achieve the happiness and joy that you wanted, okay? So you didn't quite get what you needed out of this person. I'm sorry, y'all. My laundry is going crazy back there. Forgive me. I'll talk a little louder. But you saw this person as your wish fulfillment, and your wish hadn't been fulfilled yet, okay? And that's why you can't go confidently forward and just accept that this is a victory, because they haven't really fulfilled all these promises yet. They haven't shown you their King of Pentacles yet. They're still showing you what they showed you before. They might have made some progress here. They've made some progress, but they haven't quite given you the things that you are looking for, okay? One more for the past. One more for the past. All right, and they had some bad judgment. They had some bad judgment. You're concerned that your judgment was bad. You know, there was just some bad judgment across the board. They didn't do what they said they were going to do after they, you know, they kind of breadcrumbed you. They breadcrumbed you. They gave you a little bit of a victory. They changed some of the behaviors. They improved somewhat, but not quite fully. They still hadn't made a decision about how they wanted to proceed forward, which is why this bad judgment came out. It's like Spirit was calling them to do something. Spirit was calling them to, you know, reconcile with you, to make things right, to achieve this victory. Spirit was calling them to do that, and they chickened out. They chickened out, which was bad judgment. And that's why you don't feel secure, because you felt that energy. You felt them chicken out. Okay? So, Spirit, what is this Four of Cups in reverse for Virgo? 72 hours, Four of Cups in reverse for Virgo on a conscious level. So you might have had some sort of verbal conflict with this person because you knew that they chickened out a little bit. You know, you confronted them because you didn't feel confident in the victory. Okay? That's what happened there. That makes a lot of sense too. Okay? What else? It's Four of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse for Virgo. 72 hours from today. Four of Cups in the reverse for Virgo. Okay, yeah, and we have another 5. Again, we're speaking of change. So we have the 5 of Cups here. So, Virgo, you let them know that, you know, you consider this situation to be a loss. And that's why you were in that Four of Cups energy. You got the victory, right? They said the right things. They did the right things a little bit. But they didn't quite do what it was that they said they were going to do. And so you felt that your judgment had been off by accepting anything from this person. By accepting these 6 cups, you were like, oh, that was bad judgment on my part. And so you went back down to 5 cups. You went back down to 4 cups. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut this person off. That's what this was. You made a change. A change happened because since this person came at you with this childish energy, with this Page of Wands energy, and not with the King of Pentacles energy, since they took forever, since they were literally stagnant. We have the 8 of Wands here in the reverse. So since they were literally stagnant and did not make any effort toward, you know, improving the connection here with you, you judged this to be a bad choice for you, regardless of whether or not the victory was achieved, regardless of whether or not they brought their emotions to you, because you were not satisfied. You didn't achieve your happiness. 9 of Cups in the reverse. So that being said, you told this person that. You said, you know what? I'm not happy. Got the 5 of Swords. Swords is mental. Swords is communication. And you let them know what you were thinking. You let them know what you were feeling. And that's why you're kind of apathetic now, because you told them, you know, thank you so much for still wanting to be with me. However, I don't think that you're right for me. And while I do care greatly about you, I am going to pull my energy back because I don't feel like you're going to make the steps that I need you to make. And that's okay. Virgo is very much, we're not going to force anybody to be anything. If you're not who we're supposed to be with, we're going to move on. Okay? One more. 4 of Cups in the reverse, Spirit. Because you want to build with this person. You want a partner you can build with. This person might have had a third-party situation also, just because I do see this 3. Okay? But what I'm really, truly feeling is that you were looking at this as coming together with your partner and building something new. And so because they were not progressing forward in the connection, you realized, you know what, I can build on my own. I can build on my own. I can achieve on my own. And so that's why you kind of pulled your energy back a little bit with that 4 of Cups in the reverse, okay? So this Ace of Cups in the future, what's going to happen in your future causing this Ace of... Ooh, you got 2 cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're going to love bomb you a little bit because they're not willing to move away from you. They're not willing to stop, you know, connecting to you at all. They're just not willing to move forward. If that means cutting themselves off from you. We have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. And so they are going to love bomb you. They are. We got the Ten of Wands in the positive. And so Ten of Wands, I love this particular Ten of Wands card because to me, it makes more sense than the traditional. The traditional shows a man holding 10 wands in a bundle on his back, and it's basically saying, you know, like, he's got all this great stuff, but it's a huge burden to him because it's weighing him down. I like this particular card because it shows you that you're this thing that you got, you're really happy and excited about it. It's great. It's the quantity of it that's making you sick. It's too sweet, right? And that's why I said love bombing, because it's just a little too sweet. You're just like, oh, you're giving me a cavity a little bit. You're giving me a little bit of a cavity, because if you pull your energy back from someone and then they like throw energy at you, like, oh, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, I love you, oh my God, you're beautiful, oh my God, you're amazing. You can't even believe that because this person did not give you your wish fulfillment, right? So even though they're trying really, really hard, it's overwhelming for you. It's too much candy, okay? It's too much. One more Spirit for this Ace of Cups in the near future for Virgo. Ooh. All right, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So, again, I will say that I feel as if this person is just not willing to let you go. They're not willing to let go of all the hard work that they put in. They haven't seen what they were expecting to see out of this, okay? And that's why they're going to come forward to you and confess how they feel, give you some form of gift, and you know, kind of love bomb you, because they're going to kind of become desperate to show you how much they care about you, because they're not going to let you go. They love you deeply, and regardless of, you know, how you're currently feeling about them on a conscious level, you know, consciously out loud, Virgo, you're saying, I'm done with this person. I don't feel anything for them. I don't want this. That's what you're telling people. I'm done. If they don't do this, I'm done. That's what you're saying. But Virgo, I'm a Virgo, baby. And so I already know you are still passionate about this person. You're just in your negative energy. You're just pushing out that negative energy because they took so long. And you see this person as your king. But you know right now they're not ready for it. You know they're not ready for it. And that's why you're putting on that face to the world that you don't care what happens with this person. But deep down inside, you really do care a lot about what happens with this person, because you feel like this person is your King of Pentacles. Why is Virgo going to be acting like the Five of Pentacles, though? Why will Virgo act like the Five of Pentacles here? So you're going to, like, kind of give this person the cold shoulder when they love bomb you. When they start saying all these things, you're going to be acting like, but you left me out in the cold. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of like this person comes to you and they're like, I'm really sorry that I hurt you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And you're like, well, but if that's true, then why'd you do this? That's what you're going to be doing. I'm so guilty of doing that because it just sounds like BS to me. I mean, I want to hear, thank you for the niceness. I wish you would have said it before you caused me to feel this way. That's the thing. Two of Wands. So it's about planning and making a decision. You're trying to decide here if you want to move forward with this individual. And that's why you're kind of going to come off cold toward them, because you're trying to approach love from a logical standpoint. And Virgo, we are logic, we are Mercury. However, love is not a logical thing, right? Because as much as you want to brood, as much as you want to stay in that energy of, but you didn't give me what I asked for when I asked for it, Virgo, they're bringing you what you asked for now, okay? They're giving it to you now. They're giving it to you now. So if you are cold toward this individual, when they're giving you what you asked for, they might not have gave it to you in the time frame you asked, Virgo, but that, you know, that's a little bit, and I'm saying this to me, Carly. I'm saying this to me. That's a little bit insensitive of you to expect someone, you know, to do something involving their feelings in your time frame. What else? I'm gonna have to rewatch this video because Spirit is speaking through me to me. Y'all. Whew. Okay. Because they, see, that's why I say decisions, decisions, decisions. Eight of Pentacles, because you know that this individual is working really hard now to show you that they care about you, to show you that they want this. You know that part of the reason why they did not move forward with you was because they were not financially stable. You know that, you see that they've been working behind the scenes, working really hard to try and change their situation. All right. What else? What else? One more. One more for Virgo. So we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So part of this problem, Virgo, is that you haven't taken time to get some rest. You're kind of obsessing a little bit over this connection. And because you haven't allowed yourself to heal from whatever happened prior to the victory, you haven't allowed yourself to heal from this person taking forever, because you viewed them taking forever as a personal assault, you know, as if they were doing something to cause you pain, because it was painful for you and they didn't view it that way. So because you did experience some sort of pain, and because you haven't taken the time to really heal from that pain, it's hard for you to make this decision. And that's why you're kind of in that cold energy. Not because you don't care about this person, not because you don't see them trying, not because, you know, you don't see a future with them, because you see them as your King of Pentacles. So it's not about any of that. It's just because you're still holding on to the pain of the past, okay? You're still holding on to the empty promises. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Because you walked away. Yeah, you walked away. Yeah, okay, and we have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a divine counterpart here, Virgo. But you walked away from this connection completely. You were just like, you know what? I fought too hard for this. I went too hard for this. Maybe you, that's, okay. That's why you can't accept the victory too, because it's like, emotionally, you're still here. Physically, you have walked away. And I'm seeing that with your conscious versus subconscious as well. Subconscious, you're here. Consciously, you have walked away. You're ready to build with someone new. In the past, you accepted, you know, the situation, but you didn't feel happy about it. And so you didn't really truly accept it on a mental and emotional level, right? Because you did walk away. This is the Eight of Cups and the positive. So that's speaking to someone leaving behind all of their negative emotions, walking away from a toxic situation, walking away from things that were causing them pain, because this was causing you pain. You were fighting really hard for this. It was like, it wasn't an equal give and take. It wasn't an equally yoked connection. You were giving a lot more than you were receiving, and so you walked away because you had to. Okay, what else? Nine of Wands as the overall. But ultimately, you know, something in you is letting you know that you guys are the lovers. You guys are the divine partners. You might be dealing with a Gemini, but because this is the Gemini card, but you guys are supposed to be together, and you know that on some form, on some level, and you walking away consciously, physically, didn't have anything to do with how you felt on an emotional level, because you didn't walk away on an emotional level. And you see the Lovers is the 6, so we're back to that 5-6. So you are progressing forward, okay? This is about your spiritual growth. All right, where did that last card go? No, I saw a card. Oh, wow, wow. That's all I can say is wow. And we have the Four of Wands. This is, like I just said, this is your divine counterpart. This is your soulmate. This is someone that you're supposed to be with. This is someone that you could marry one day. And you know that. And you feel that. And that's why you fought so hard for it. Even though you walked away from it, you didn't ever let it go on an emotional level. You're still hoping, waiting for this King of Pentacles to get their act together. All right, Spirit's asking me about the future, to speak about the future, because I was going to dig into your hopes and fears, but I mean, I think we've dug into fear here. Let's get something positive out of this. Strength. Why will strength be in the overall outcome here? Why will strength be in the overall outcome, Spirit? Strength will be in the outcome because Spirit is calling you to reconnect. You have detached yourself emotionally. You have detached yourself on a conscious level, right? And so now it's time for you to dig deep, dig into your strength, and connect again. Because a cup is being offered to you, a cup of love, a cup overflowing with love is being offered to you here. And you're going to have to swallow your pride here, Virgo. If you really want this with this person, you're going to have to swallow your pride. Because if you continue to dwell on the things that happened in the past, if you continue to bring those things up, you're going to sabotage this. All right, and then we have the moon, because things are hidden from you. Things are hidden from you, Virgo. Okay, and the most likely outcome. And it looks to me like what is actually hidden from you. So it's like there's like a paranoia theme that I'm getting, because you are obsessing here. But it looks like what's hidden from you is that this person is your divine counterpart. Is that, am I off, Spirit? Is that what's hidden from Virgo? It is definitely not what's hidden from Virgo. That's what it is. This is the Magician. The Magician is the manifester. The Magician calls things into being. The Magician is the inspiration for one of my favorite paintings that I've done, because the Magician creates, the Magician manifests. You manifested this connection. You manifested this soulmate into your life. And this is either a Virgo or Gemini. Okay. All right. Now I do want to get 3 advice cards, as I do. Well, I had an idea to do something different today, Virgo, so I'm going to do it on your video because I want to. I'm going to get 3 cards from your person. 3 cards from your person. What's your person currently feeling? 3 cards from Virgo's person. 3 messages from Virgo's person. 3 messages from Virgo's person. That they would love to say to Virgo, but can't. Spirit, can you give me 3 messages from Virgo's person that they would love to say to Virgo, but can't? Can you give me 3 messages from Virgo's person that they would love to say to Virgo, but can't? All right, what's the first message? All right, second. And let's get one more, third. Okay. So Virgo, we have 3 messages from your person. Let's see what they are. The first, well, this was actually the first message. It came out like this. The first message is the 5 of Michael. Okay. Oh man, I just realized I didn't have on my light this entire time. Y'all couldn't even see anything. Good Lord. Well, I guess Libra will get the light. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. That's what your person would love to say to you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Okay? Because you're kind of a control freak, Virgo, and again, you're expecting this person to work on your time, right? Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart. We have the 6 of Ariel. So we have the 6 of Pentacles twice here in your read, Virgo. Twice in your read. Your person wants to let you know that they're bringing something to you. They're bringing a gift to you. Something tangible, something, material even. An act of kindness even. They want to give to you, Virgo, and that's what they want you to know. In our last message, we have the Page of Raphael, which is the Page of Cups, which is literally bringing forth their cup of love, okay?